Shout out to everybody in Discord. Like, this week has been a great week for me. From getting funded this year 5K and then rolling that into a 10K, passing the 10K, and now getting ready to skip the 25K and get a 50K with the money that I'm getting ready to get paid out on the 15th from the 10K. Man, yeah, shout out to everybody in Discord, to those of them that have been in there since the beginning. Shout out to Corey the Phone Trader. He joined a few weeks ago. When I tell y'all, like, last week, I don't know if me getting funded 10K or me passing the first phase of my Alpha Capital Challenge, going into the second phase, and, you know, making progress on that. I'm not sure if it would have helped without the people in the Discord, you know, encouraging me, motivating me, and just, you know, having my back. When you're a trader, sometimes you don't want to be trading by yourself. You get lonely sometimes. You get in seasons where you just want somebody there to talk to. You want somebody to, you know, go back and forth with and just chop it up and just show your ideas to. Things of that nature, you know, trading ideas, trading analysis. You want to have prop firm talks and things like that. And that's what happens in the Discord. I'm just really, really grateful for those of them that are in it, that, you know, come in day to day. And, you know, when I say good morning, they say something back. They don't just let me sit there and be in there by myself. So, man, I appreciate y'all for showing up and just, you know, being, you know, who you are day in and day out. You know, some of them are futures traders and some of them trade Forex. Some of them have accounts and some of them don't. But I'm telling you, like, as soon as I'm able to do like a giveaway or something like that, they going to be the first ones to get blessed because, well, actually they're going to be the seconds because I'm going to be the first. But I'm looking to them before I look anywhere else because they're the ones that held me down. But again, this week has been great. Like I said, we got funded 10K. We made some profit on that 10K, and that 10K was with BrightFunded. Then I have a 10K Alpha Capital Challenge that I'm redoing because I failed the first one. I'm on the second phase of that, and I'm trying to take that really, really, really slow. I have a formula that I'm using with all of these accounts so that I can kind of not waste time. You know, I know with my pairs what I'm looking for in terms of the pip sizes and the lots and things like that. It's up to the market to give me the setup so that I can make this happen. Okay? Then we can turn around, get funded, and then we can make more profit. So we can do more giveaways and I can, you know, get this monkey off my back. Okay, so here we are on the BrightFunded dashboard. This is just one of the 2 accounts that I have. I did kind of jump the gun in the Snowball method process or series or sequence. And I did purchase the next, well, I skipped it. So I didn't do the 25. I did the 50K instead. And I got it with all the bells and whistles. So by the time I'm done passing it, Lord willing, I'll get my refund back because that was a part of the whole bells and whistles thing. So while we're here right now, what we're going to do is we're going to request this payout. And I'm excited because I literally just made this profit today. Okay. Basically what happened was I got funded about a week or 2 ago, 10K. I didn't make a video about it. I didn't post a video. I'll say it like that. I have a video. I didn't put it up. And what happened was I lost the $300 profit that I made last week. And then coming into this week, I decided to find a trade that I knew for sure I could get. And that was a USD based pair. And I spent all week trying to short this pair. And when I tell you it was not trying to go down when it was supposed to go down, honey, it was not trying to go down when it was supposed to go down. Okay? When they talk about it's going down, it wasn't trying to go down. It was consolidating. It was doing everything except for what it was supposed to be doing. But today, I've been holding this trade since I guess Monday. And today, as I was at the salon, it just decided to go down. And I decided that once we reached a certain point, I was going to get out. I knew I was going to be leaving money on the table. It didn't really matter. All I wanted was a certain amount to cover what I had purchased for the account, right? And then to be able to purchase the next sequence in the Snowball trading method, which was a 25 with a 50K, which I already have. So that's why we're here. Or that's what happened. That's the backstory. All right. So just made the profit today. My payout date is not until tomorrow. But something on the inside said, go check again. Call it the Holy Ghost, you call it the Spirit, whatever you want to call it. It said, go check again. And I did. And then when I saw the button, it was like, okay, why is that? But then I realized that in certain countries, today is tomorrow for them, right? So it's the 14th for me, but it's the 15th for them. So it was a dead giveaway when I saw this breach counter. It's another day. So I'm going to take you guys through the payout process. It's really, really simple because this is my second on this account, but my third overall. It's not going to show you like what you would see in terms of like your bank information and things like that. I don't believe. We'll just have to see as we get on with it. So let's get on over here with this before I forget and decide to do something else. All right. So we're going to come down here to the payouts. And right here, you see I did get paid out on the 11th of February. This was the second on this particular account. This, I believe, was from the 5K, actually. So here's the account profit. My split is 80%. My payout amount is $417. This is the largest payout that I've gotten to date with them. Though it is the third, it is the largest payout that I've gotten from BrightFunded. So we're going to... All right, so here, I've already got my stuff in here. It's going to send it to my bank. And that's it. For you, it'll be some things you'll have to input in there. I already have my stuff in there. So all I'm going to do is hit confirm. And we're going to see how long this is going to take. It might take tomorrow. It might take over the weekend. I might get it by Monday, but it don't really matter as long as I'm going to get it. It might take longer for my bank account to receive it because of the type of transaction that it is. It is a wire, so. Okay. It has been submitted. I just got an email letting me know that I did request a payout. They're going to review it, and yeah, so today is tomorrow for them. That's pretty much it. All right, so today is the 15th. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? That's the date. All right, that's the date. It's Friday the 15th, and in the last clip, we requested the payout. This morning, around 6 something. What day was it? 6:51 a.m. to be exact. They processed the payment. Let me see. It's was pending in my business bank account. So let's see. US. Let's see if I can show y'all. If I can spell. Don't laugh at my bank account because this is just my business bank account and it's only used for trading. So all the other money that I have is in my actual bank account that I can spend. I can't spend this money because it's used for taxes. Y'all better pay out taxes. All right. So there's nothing really in here. So I don't know if y'all can see that, but right now that is the current balance. It may be backwards. But there is a pending wire of this much money in there. And again, y'all probably can't see it. But that says $383.83. My payout was $417. But of course, you know, the bank, they got to take their money. They got to charge you for putting money in your own account. So it's pending. So it should be here by Monday. I've gotten my funded certificate. I'm going to show y'all that. What else? I put in the Discord. The Discord went crazy. Listen, shout out to everybody in the Discord. Corey the Phone Trader, shout out to him for all the big things that he's doing. Everybody in the Discord. Man, it's been a great time in the Discord. Like, for real. Like, I put, like, my certificate in there. And it's just like everybody's been so happy about the success that I've been having. And it's not just me. I want everybody in the Discord. I told them, I said, I want them to win as well. So as soon as I can figure out how to do this for all of y'all, then, you know, I'm going to do it for all of y'all because I want to see them get funded. I want to see you get funded, but you got to join Discord. Join the Discord. It's free. I have one more challenge right now that I'm doing, and that is a 50K. That is going to be on its own different video because it is a different challenge that I'm doing. I call it trading snowball because we started small and then we're snowballing the profits from the previous account that we passed into a bigger account. So we started with 5, and you gonna hear me say it a lot. We started with 5K. We messed around and we won some, we lost some. But those are just trials and tribulations. It was just trial and error. We were just, testing out the strategy, testing out the formula, see how things work. Once we got that down pat, we rolled ourselves over into a 10K. We passed that 2 weeks ago. I didn't make a video about it, and now we're going into a 50K. We skipped the 25K, but if I make profit on this current go round, these 2 weeks, I'll go back, I'll spend a block, and I'll get that 25K so that we can have even more capital with BrightFunded. So let's get on over to this computer so I can show y'all what it is. All right, so this is the Discord. It's slowly but surely growing. Well, even if it don't, I'm excited for the people that's in here already. There's about like 12 or 13 of us, and we are just doing what we need to do. We just doing the darn thing. So, like Gerald say, we all gonna win. We all gonna win. Y'all see that? We are all gonna win. You see this right here? We are all gonna win. Y'all know I've been rooting for Gerald since day one. Corey the Phone Trader, shout out to him again for joining the Discord and just being consistent and being, as he said in his little My for the Futures video, persistent and consistent, And I'm telling you, watch what God gonna do for you. God gonna do some miraculous and unbelievable things in your life, okay? So, my buddy Elk came back in. He was gone for a second. He said he'd been on the grind. He came back on in there. This is the trade that I took last week. I was trying to short this pair, and it just seemed to consolidate, and I wasn't aware of the holidays and the European holidays, because I don't be paying attention to that. So I sold it down, and I knew that it was going to go down into this fair value gap, but like I said, I was at the salon and I just decided to just let it go because I was tired of waiting. I had been in this trade since for a whole week, and I got tired. So let me show y'all something. Okay, Mac is in there doing what he doing. Mac is awesome. He's a futures trader. That was a gold trade that I took for my first phase of my Alpha Capital Challenge. I don't really use most of these channels anymore. I'm the leader of the funded certificates. I have majority of the certificates in here. Gerald had one, or has one, or two actually. But for the most part, I am the leader of the certificate channel, I guess. And then today, this is what we got today. Y'all see that? Y'all see how awesome that is? So I just want to show y'all May 15, 2026. I got that thing. I got it. And next week we gonna make some more profit, and we gonna get, we're gonna get more to put in here. And the thing I love about this Discord is the fact that where is it? He said, congratulations on your payout once again. Bigger payouts loading, right? And then he says, you motivate me. When I tell y'all, listen, I don't care about nobody else's Discord, but the Discord that that I'm a part of, my Discord is the best, hands down. I don't care if we got 2 people in here. Because of this, it's enough. Like that type of thing, it's awesome to just hear somebody tell you that. Most people don't even get to hear that. So I'm excited for everybody in this Discord, because I'm telling you, everybody gonna get funded. Whether you're a future trader or FX trader like myself, or a currency trader like myself, you're gonna get funded. I'm telling you. You stick with me, you're gonna get funded. I'm doing Joe Jackson. You do what I tell you to do, you gonna get funded. Or is that the Clark sisters? I don't know. But yeah, that's what we do in the Discord. We talk about trading. We mark up charts. We get excited for one another. And so That's, what I want to show y'all. Y'all be blessed. Take care. If you want to join the Discord, link down in the description box below and or the pinned comment. A lot of these Discords that I'm a part of, I've noticed that they want you to join it, but then they go missing. They don't want to help you. They're not available. And so I try to make it my mission to be a part of something that I wanted to start in the first place. You can't have a business and not, try to run the business. Your business ain't gonna make no money if you ain't, if you the face of your business, you ain't gonna make no money if you don't get out there. If you don't get out there, put yourself out there and do what you need to do to be successful. So I'm pretty much gonna leave some of these Discords because they are just non-existent. It is what it is. Y'all be blessed. Take care, and I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Toodles.